Hello my dudes and welcome back. This is now part 4 of my OnlyFans series. If you're new here, I've already done 3 videos about OnlyFans and how I've been successful and how you can be successful. Well, one of the 3 videos was like a day in the life vlog, but like I think that was entertaining and helpful. It was entertaining. I won't do that anymore. I actually made the playlist called OnlyFans Bible. Check it out. You can watch. There will be more, but so far there's obviously only 4. All of my OnlyFans informative videos. So technically, since this is the 4th part, this is really like only, well no, because the Bible. In the OnlyFans Bible, this would be like Annalise 4, and then the whole video like at various timestamps, those are like the verses. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This isn't a real Bible. And I'm the only author in it, so every chapter in this Bible is written by me. So anyway, let's get into this because you clicked on this. Also, I asked at the end of my last video for you guys to leave your questions in the comments about OnlyFans. I'm gonna keep what I have to say short today, mostly because the last video that I did was what, almost 30 minutes? Yeah, I had almost 3 hours of footage, and like it was my fault because like that was so unnecessary. So I'm gonna try to keep what I have to say to a minimum because I want to not want to kill myself when I'm editing, but also so we have time for questions. I'll answer some of the YouTube questions, and then I just now posted on my Instagram story saying ask questions about OnlyFans. I may be coming back at you in a different outfit, looking different. It could be like later tonight, so I could just look like an egg, and I'll answer the Instagram questions. Thank God my fridge stopped doing that. For now, let's just jump right into my tips. I hate saying tips because I've watched many, or I've skimmed through many of the OnlyFans videos on YouTube where people are like, how to start OnlyFans, how to make money on OnlyFans. They all say exactly the same things, and I don't agree with a lot of the things that they say. So I hate to say tips because I want this to be more of just like a discussion and letting you know how my personal OnlyFans is doing, how it's growing, how I'm growing it, like what I'm doing specifically. Okay, time out. Before I go any further, I still have not gotten to pay myself out yet. It's now been a month. They finally responded to me. That took like a week and a half, and then I responded immediately to them. They responded a week later. I responded immediately, and I haven't heard back for over 2 weeks. I actually sent another email today, which like I haven't even heard anything back from my emails, which were like a month ago. So that's very frustrating and like also just really scary. It's just scary. I don't know. So I think once that gets resolved, and by resolved at this point, I don't just mean like I can pay myself out. I also mean like, no, you're gonna give me a contact that is going to be responsive to me if something happens, because this is like not acceptable, you know? So until that happens, I'm gonna keep making these videos. Today we'll keep it a bit more casual, as if like all my other videos are like step 1. What I mean by casual is you'll probably gain some insight and knowledge and tips from what I'm going to talk about. It's not super structured. So I mentioned in the last video that I was planning on dropping my price, you know, and that I would let you guys know what happened with that. So I did that. I dropped my price. I just heard bug fart. So it was $29.99. I dropped it maybe just about a week ago. I want to say it's oh. My ring light just randomly turned off. That's never happened before. So the results of my price drop, I believe I dropped my price to $17. It's hard to say whether or not dropping my price or the fact that I recently, like around the same time, started sending out like full sex videos. Just the fact that over time I have continued to really grow. I did experience a bit more growth than normal weeks. So before I filmed today, I went and looked at my analytics basically, and I went to go look at my subscribers and like look at how many I've been getting a day recently within the past week or so, and then how many on average I was getting a day before. It's always usually pretty steady with the amount that I gain each day, except for if I do a promo obviously, or next 100 people get 40% off, then yeah, I'll get 100 more people that day than usual. But other than that, like the amount that I get each day aside from that was pretty steady, like climbing but like steady. And the past week and a half I've noticed that it's almost doubled like the amount that I gain each day normally. And then there was one day this week where did I do a promo, or maybe that was just the day that I promoted it on Instagram. Hey, I'm going to be sending out this video at midnight, swipe up to join or whatever, and my price was lowered. And then that day I gained the double amount that already was there, plus X amount of extra people because I promoted it on Instagram, and more so than I normally get when I promote on Instagram, and I'm gonna believe that that's because the price is... I almost dropped it halfway. It makes sense that there would be more turnover there, you know? As far as sending out videos that are paid, I've still been doing that. I sent out one last night for $4. I sent out one a couple days ago for $5. I think I even sent out the sex video for $5, which I was always like, I'm not gonna send out a sex video for $5, but that was like the day that I got a lot of subscribers, and I really just wanted to like thank them and also like let them know like you're not gonna have to pay $10 every time I send something out, and like there's still free content everywhere. Even though my subscription price went down, the growth of subscribers so far, she's going up, is going up, and it's going up more than it was before. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Oh, and I also had quite a bit of messages from people saying thank you for lowering your price. Some people were saying it made it easy for me to make the decision to subscribe, and then on the other hand there's a lot of people who were saying thank you for lowering your price. I turned rebill on because now it's like I'm not having to make that decision every month. Like, am I willing to pay $30 this month for this? Which, I'm not gonna lie, people were, but you get more people when it's cheaper. Duh, I'm the same way. See, this is what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to talk a lot, but here I am talking a lot. Charge whatever the fuck you want for whatever the fuck you want. You can be fully, you can wear 6 parkas and some rubber boots, 7 pairs of sweatpants, and a hat and a face mask. Wrap yourself in cling wrap and charge $40 subscription a month at your OnlyFans, right? Like, you can do whatever you want. But most people on there are not charging that much, and they're showing more, so that's something to keep in mind. So a huge thing is consistency. That's just always going to be the hugest thing. People asking like, is the money consistent? It's consistent if you're consistent. You know what I mean? I wrote in my notes to talk about my posts this week, so I was just gonna let you know. Did I just say gush? I was just gonna let you know. I need to stop touching my hair. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say some examples of some things that I posted this week for those of you who are like, I have an OnlyFans and I'm running out of ideas. Well, lucky for you, bitch. I have so many ideas. I don't know if I'll ever... I'm looking at my lens like, is it dirty? It looks a little bit dirty. I don't know if I'll ever run out of ideas, to be honest. And like, some of them are kind of lofty, and I either need other people or other person or like a specific location or specific ingredients, props. Even like if I'm just home in my apartment at night, what can I do that's gonna be different? I think most people would be like, I can only film myself, you know, on my bed masturbating so many times. No. I like have so many ideas for stuff that I can do just in my apartment. Maybe every time I do one of these videos, I'll throw in a couple of the things that I've done. Feel free to use my ideas. I mean, maybe not like all of them, that would be kind of mean, but especially if they're like the really specific ones. Or take inspiration from my ideas, you know? Okay, so this is something I don't know for sure because I haven't been aware of OnlyFans for long enough to know, and no one that I know that does OnlyFans has done it long enough to know. I'm pretty positive that variety and switching things up is absolutely the name of the game. And for some reason, everyone that I follow, a lot of people send me free trials. Like, people do the same things, and that's fine. Like I said, you can do whatever you want, but I guess like we all know that, okay? Like, you can charge whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. I guess the point of me even doing this video is like, here's some tips to like make it work extra well. And I'm gonna stop saying that so much. I just feel like I have to reiterate, like, you can do whatever you want. Like, literally, this isn't me judging anyone that doesn't do things the way that I think are a good way to do things. Like, it's not that, okay? I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Last time I filmed this video, wasn't I about to send out the sex video? Like, I hadn't done it yet. Because I sent out the sex video on June 9th. Has it been that long? June 26th right now. Okay, so it's been over a month since OnlyFans has not coming back to me. I posted a lot, but let me give you a couple ideas. So I posted a short teaser, I think it was a minute long, on my feed of the video. I bleeped out everything last time and it like was such a fucking bitch to do, but it's okay. The caption is just a little teaser of a 2-angle blowjob plus sex plus bitch plus finishing on my back coming soon. I sent the full video out to everyone. I locked it with a price. 9 out of 10 times, if not maybe every time that I send out a mass message of like hardcore video, I'll post some sort of teaser on the feed. Then people know like to go check their inbox, they know what they can expect. I posted a pretty long video on my feed, toy video, masturbation toy video. I'm trying to like get to the interesting shit. I went to Arizona, filmed some content there, stayed in a resort. I did some photos, and they had like a cool shower where I did like a striptease starting to get into the shower. Oh, I just got that. I posted, I guess this is a kind of new thing that I've done since the last video. I posted a series of photos, heavily feet focused. So I'm naked and my feet are like in the forefront of the camera, but I'm also naked. And I basically just said like, I know not everyone loves feet, but like for those of you who do, I get a lot of people in my messages asking for foot content, and I just wanted people to know that like that was an option, right? But I just realized that I saw one person left me a $3.53 tip on this post, and I remember seeing that and being like, what the fuck? In my post I said I wear a kid size 3.5, so I think we got a funny man on our hands. Oh, he's a funny guy. You know what? I just need to like clip my hair back so I stop touching it. The fact that I just had this clip in my pocket, well, okay, now I look like a child giving advice on adult content, but honestly making it worse. I also posted, this is the second time I've done this, a video. I think last time I sent it out in messages, but this time I just posted it free on the feed, where I went and got my car washed, filmed in the car wash doing things. Last night I posted a teaser on the feed and then sent out a full squirting video. I can say that on YouTube, right? Does context matter? Probably. I feel like I want to like hide my really creative ideas a little bit, but I also want to share them with you, so. And then the last thing is makeup versus no makeup. This might seem kind of random, but more so in the beginning of OnlyFans for me, which it still feels like it's the beginning, but like in the beginning, I felt like I had to like be ready and look presentable and like shoot every video on this camera or like on a camera, and I felt like things had to be like perfect, right? And even if I'm filming on my phone, like even recently up until like a month ago, I'd be like, I better film now, even though I'd rather film later when I'm like relaxed, because now I have my makeup on and I'm not going to later. Past couple of weeks I've posted or sent out several videos where I'm like just natural, like I'm not wearing makeup. Obviously like my shower videos, I'm not wearing makeup in those. The response that I've gotten from people on me not wearing makeup, number one is that they didn't notice until I mentioned it in the caption, which I shouldn't have done because it doesn't matter. And then number two, I like when you're not wearing makeup because it just feels like you're just at home or wherever I am. I'm in public, I'm in the car, I'm at a hotel, wherever the fuck I am, because I have a really weird location planned soon. They said it just makes it feel more real, and I think that's what a lot of people appreciate about OnlyFans. So like I said in the last video, like don't feel like you have to have this huge like production and like everything has to be a photo shoot. And not to say that wearing makeup isn't real, because I do wear makeup on a daily basis, so it's like it is real. But the times when I'm not wearing makeup and I want to film, or the times when I know that I'm gonna film that day but I'm not in the mood to film, or I can't and I know that I won't be able to until like late at night when I'm not wearing makeup, I'm just like, okay, that's chill. It just, either way, it shouldn't matter, you know? I hope I explained that the way that I meant it. I'm going to answer a couple of questions from the last video, and then I'm gonna come back to you later because god damn it, I'm gonna end up talking for 3 hours again. It's already almost been a full hour. I have an OnlyFans account, but people aren't able to subscribe to me. It declined their card. How do you actually subscribe to someone? That's something that I don't know, because my instinct would just to be their card got declined. But if it's happening to every single person, unless everyone's card, I mean, how many people are we talking? The only thing I can think of for that, other than a bitch needs to pay their credit card bill, is your account verified yet, which I know can take a couple days. And if it's neither of those things, like if you're verified and you're posting and the person knows that it's not their card, like this is the worst advice ever, because I was gonna say you gotta contact support, but like, you let me know if they get back to you. This person's name is Trailer Swift, by the way, which is everything. My vagina hurts. I'm on my period and I'm wearing these shorts that are like going up my vagina. Okay, I'm currently living in a fifth wheel trailer. Long story. I would like to know that story, actually. That's very intriguing. And I've been playing around with the idea of taking some photos and videos in it and maybe outside near the woods. Also love doing yoga out here, thinking of incorporating that too. Have you seen anything like this on OnlyFans? She also said, I'm pretty sure we went to UNR at the same time. Oh my gosh, was your name Trailer Swift there too? I want to know what your name is, so that, because I'm sure I remember you. Okay, so actually, I know of one person who does almost exactly this. I think she does that like van life thing with her boyfriend. But I actually think that they also have a nice ass house. They probably just like do the van sometimes, like do it in the evening and then go sleep in their house in the bed. But this girl does OnlyFans. She incorporates that whole van life thing into her OnlyFans, and so she'll do photos and videos in the van, drive it around to beautiful places, and she does like outdoor stuff. And this girl weirdly also does yoga, and so I'm sure she, like, I know she posts her doing yoga on Instagram, so I would imagine that she posts that on OnlyFans too. I've done actually a couple of yoga, well, I mean, if doing a headstand and fucking yourself with a dildo is yoga, then I've done it on my OnlyFans. Yeah, so that's totally a thing. Especially you said you have there's a big private land, like that's awesome. That's actually, like, so many people are into that. I get a lot of feedback on the videos that I do where I'm outside or just even in public or like just anywhere like outside of like a home or whatever. People like that. I don't know. Photos and videos in it too. Like, yeah, that's sick. I think that would be really sick. You could like, also Trailer Swift might even be a good name to use as your alter ego, you know, if you wanna not use your real name. But yeah, people definitely, I mean, there's people for everything. I think a lot of people actually are into, and I think you do really well with that. Oh, and then there's one other girl that I know that my photographer slash prop told me that she wants to collaborate with me on OnlyFans, but which I may end up doing, I don't know. I think all of her content is outside. I'm pretty sure she's like a travel influencer. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of these questions later when I do the Instagram questions. See you soon. I might be looking like an egg, but like I just said, I mean, this isn't OnlyFans, so people probably don't want to see me looking like an egg. I don't know, you could turn down your computer brightness and pretend I'm a podcast. Hello! Welcome to my very comfy pillow corner. I should have filmed the whole video here. It's so comfy that, well, she follows me everywhere anyway. And you know, as many pillows as there are here, you would think a girl could get an armrest, you know? Okay, I just decided, I made the executive decision. That's the best part about being the executive chief, the boss of this video. I don't want to just like speed fire through all the questions. So I think I already answered a couple days ago when I filmed, and I'm pretty sure I have about an hour of footage from that day. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end this video here, and in the next video, which I'm gonna continue filming and film that right now so that I can get them up like back to back, you know, I'm gonna go through and answer questions because I don't just want to fly through them super quickly. Anyway, okay, so yeah, that's gonna end this video part. Is this part 4? Okay, yes, that's the end of part 4. Part 5 will be coming shortly. Subscribe!